Thank you very much to the Executive Committee. It's been a long time since we've been able to gather in a group, especially this large. And thank you to everyone for coming today. We are honored as candidates to have the opportunity not only to serve you, but to get to meet you and explain who we are and why you should vote for us. So we're very happy and honored that we're able to be here tonight. So I was born actually in Belglade, Florida, which is a little bit south of here. We moved here when I was 2. So except for a little time for college and some work experience, I've been in Highlands County my entire life. Went to Woodlawn Elementary, went to Sebring High School, Sebring Middle School, and then left for college. When I went to college, I had to work my way through school, so I worked full-time for the Chase Manhattan Bank. Not really exist anymore in that form, but I worked there for about 7 years. I got a bachelor's degree in accounting, a second bachelor's degree in finance while I was there, and then finished my MBA. And when I came back to Sebring, we decided to raise our family, join the family business. My mom and dad, my mom's right here, started that business, and I came back to have children and raise them here and take over that business. I've been doing that since 1996, so for almost 25 years I've been a CPA in this town. I'm representing small businesses, representing individuals, representing some government entities too along the way. While I was doing all of that, I also was elected to the Sebring City Council for 9 years and County Commissioner for 2 years. Along the way, you get involved in your community and you see the things that the community needs and the opportunities that you have to serve the people, and that really the people that helped raise you and the families that are still here. We had an event last night. Families from my neighborhood were there that helped raise me and my friends, and they were all there. It was really fantastic. You kind of get chills when you think about the life that you've had and the life that you're able to give back to the community that you serve. So I've served on a lot of different boards around the community. Started with Kiwanis Club. There's a fellow Kiwanian here. We had a great chat about Kiwanis earlier, some more over there. I'm a 2-time president of the Kiwanis Club. I was very proud of that service for many, many years. In Kiwanis Club, I helped do things like I was a Key Club sponsor for a few years. I also used to drive. Are any of you familiar with the Heartland Equine Activities and Learning Center? So that program, if you don't know, started with Sandy Kuhn, who we lost a few years back, but she was a great friend of mine. I used to drive down to her house in Bear Hollow every morning, pick up a horse trailer, and we started that program a long time ago as a part of Horses and Handicap. So that was a really great program. I was honored to be part of it. After that, along the way as well, I spent a lot of time at my church. And I was very pleased to be able to come back and go to the same church where I went to kindergarten at the First United Methodist Church of Sebring. So I've been a member of that church since we came back in '96. And as a member of the church, we had a lot of ministries. One of my favorite was Scoutmaster for my son, who's right over, my kids are right over here too. Being the Scoutmaster at the church was fantastic. Sorry, normally by this time in a campaign, we've done this 25 times, right, candidates? This time around, we haven't had the opportunity to do that. Scoutmaster was a great program at the church that I loved and still love scouting and what it does for our community today. Also served on the YMCA board here in Sebring, the Highlands County Family YMCA, for many, many years. During my time there, we built expanded the gym that's there today, and we also built the pool. If anybody's been to the YMCA, there's a big, huge lap pool facility there. Me and my friend Dan Andrews and a bunch of other people, we worked really hard to raise about $1 million to build that facility. So it's a really fun time. So community involvement, work involvement, what does all that mean for you guys? What it means for you is that I've spent my life learning. Learning in school, learning in business, watching small businesses, some of my clients in the room today, trying to help guide them and answer their questions and see the struggles that they have on a daily basis, especially today. Businesses are closing. I've had clients that have had to go out of business and try and figure out how to keep their staff and move forward. So from your perspective, what that gives me is the knowledge, training, and experience to be able to sit down, dig into the numbers, and really get a very strong grasp on what's happening and how things operate in the county so that we can make it more efficient for you, not only to make your businesses run better and smoother with less regulations and less tax burden, but also on the retirees that are here on fixed income who are trying to pay the taxes on a daily basis and want to be able to enjoy their lives and have the extra money that they need. So it's important that we really spend the time to read through those 200 or more page documents and get down into the details of what we're doing. The second thing that I want to do for you is transparency. This is a big thing that some of the commissioners, Mr. Elwell, has done very well. Transparency, by that I mean that you have to pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes and make sure that that information is communicated to you. And make sure that the taxpayers are aware of what's going on, understand what's going on, and have an open door policy to be able to spend time with that. And finally, the last thing that I've been passionate about for about the last 20 years is regional development and making sure that we pay attention to what our partners around us are doing, because what happens in Orlando impacts us. What happens here impacts the coastal counties. We need to have friends and partnerships there. I think I'm about out of time, so I wanted to say thank you very much again. My name is Jeff Carlson. I would be honored to have your vote on August the 18th. God bless America. Thank you very much.